Today I'm drawing shapes using 1-point perspective. I have 4 pieces of colored paper here. I want you to pick 4 or more if you want to, but at least 4. And I'm going to draw my first shape on my first piece of paper. Now you are going to use a pencil first and then outline with marker when you're done. But for the purpose of this video, so you can see, I'm just gonna go for it with the marker. But you're gonna use a pencil first. So you're going to take a geometric shape of your choice, place it on your paper towards the bottom, and then trace it. Now you're going to draw a vanishing point towards the top of your paper, and you can pick wherever you want it to be. So I'm going to put mine kind of off to the side in the corner here. There's my vanishing point. Now I'm going to connect all the corners of my shape to the vanishing point. Well, not all of them, you'll see, most of them. I'm using this ruler to connect one corner of my square to the vanishing point. So I'm lining it up like this. Then I'm drawing against the ruler so that I make a nice straight line. Now I'm going to connect this corner of my shape to the vanishing point. So line it up with the ruler and then draw right against the ruler to get a beautiful straight line. There's one more corner that I'm going to connect to the vanishing point, the bottom one here. So line it up carefully and then draw right up against the ruler to create a straight line. Now the reason I'm not connecting this bottom corner of the square to the vanishing point is because it would go right through the square. And we don't want our squares or our shapes to look see-through. So we're not going to connect the corners that would make a line go through the shape. I'm writing my name on my paper. Now I'm ready to do my next shape. Now I'm doing a triangle, tracing it towards the bottom of the paper, picking where my vanishing point is going to be. Right at the top of the paper. It doesn't have to be at the tippy top. It can be a little lower if you want it to. And then lining up the corners with the vanishing point, drawing against the ruler to get that nice straight line and connecting the corners to the vanishing point. All the corners except the ones that would go through the shape. Then writing my name, moving on to my next shape. Now I need you to take your time on this part. Please don't try to cheat and not use the ruler because these lines should be nice and straight in order for the illusion of three-dimensional shapes to actually work. So please take your time, do your best. This might take a while and that's totally okay. So again, shape at the bottom of your paper, vanishing point at the top, connect all those corners to the vanishing point, all the corners that don't go right through the shape. Then write your name on it when you're done. Now it's time to add some value to my shape to create the illusion of form to make it look more 3D. So I have a white colored pencil for the tint and then a darker colored pencil for the shade, and the darker color should kind of go with your paper. So I'm coloring one side of my form with the dark color, and I'm kind of sticking to the edges when I do my highlights or shadows. I'm not coloring the whole thing with the red or the white. I'm just kind of sticking to the sides so that it looks like it's got a little bit of highlights and a little bit of shadows. It does help to color one side of your 3D shape with the dark color. So do that for all your shapes and then just kind of stick to the edges and the sides for the rest of your tints and shades. So again, coloring one side with the shade and then just sticking to the edges for the rest. And this adds a little bit more illusion of form, makes it look a little bit more 3D and interesting.